Now to the California governor's race. New polling shows Becerra holds a commanding lead over Steve Hilton, this in a head-to-head matchup. And look who's here now, Republican candidate Steve Hilton himself. Steve, welcome back. Good to see you. I put it to you, you've got a lot of work to do before November. There's this poll showing that Becerra is ahead of you. I think it's 52-31, something like that. And Democrats outnumber Republicans in the state by 2-1. So how are you going to win?
No question, Stuart. It's going to be hard work, and people have been saying I've been working hard with the high energy campaign up to this point in that famous phrase, you ain't seen nothing yet, because we have to get this done for California, because if we don't change direction, I think California is heading towards economic disaster. Now, the starting point for my optimism that we can get it done is another number I'll give you, which is the latest poll showing what people think about the state of things in California. 57%, a majority of Californians, think that our state is going in the wrong direction and needs change. So there's a majority for change. Our job is to show to that majority that change really is possible. It's been so long that we've had only Democrats in charge. It's almost as if people have given up believing that anything can change. That's the starting point. A majority won't change. Second point, actually, if you look at the numbers of Republican voters in California, in 2024, 6.1 million people in California voted for President Trump. If every single one of those votes for me for governor this year, then I'll be elected with many votes to spare. Now, it's not going to be easy to get a presidential level turnout in a midterm year. Of course not. But it's not impossible to move in that direction. The votes are there. We've just got to show Republicans that change is possible, and that's going to be the plan for the next few months.
Well, Steve, you've mentioned that there's a place for Spencer Pratt if there were to be a Hilton administration in Sacramento. Have you spoken to him since his defeat in the mayoral race in Los Angeles?
I haven't spoken to Spencer directly, but we have many overlapping supporters, if I can put it that way, particularly in Los Angeles. And so I know that he's aware that I have huge admiration and respect for not just the way he fought his campaign, but his commitment to Los Angeles, in particular on the issue of homelessness, where he put forward a really serious substantive plan that I completely align myself with. It very much fits my thinking that I've been doing on the policy front for over a year now. And so the offer is there. I suspect he's taking some time to reflect on what just happened. And so I certainly wouldn't want to get in the middle of that. But my door is open, not just to Spencer, actually, but to anybody who wants to work with me to make positive change happen in California.
This must be a very hectic campaign period for you. So just out of interest, tell me, how many meetings, appearances, conferences do you address in any one given day?
Oh, it's dozens. I mean, every day is a sort of 5:30 a.m. start, and then usually, it's sort of a late flight or long drive. It's a big state to get to the next place for the next day. But it's an honor to do it, honestly. It really is, because it's just the fact that over 2 million people voted for me in California with the hope that I can bring the change that we so desperately need. I can't let them down. I feel a very deep sense of responsibility to try and get this done. Not just for our state and everyone who lives here, for the whole country, Stuart, because if California gets back on track, that's going to benefit all of America.
That would be true. Just spare us a couple of minutes every now and again, if you can. Steve Hilton, you're all right. Thanks very much, sir.
Always. Thank you.